All right. Testing. Testing. Did I do it right? It's been a while since I've done this. All right, chat. Are you here? Are you present? It says it's running on here. The stream program is running. I think it's working. I'm going to assume it's working. Hello, everybody. I return after a very long time. Sorry about my absence. I was delayed. The timer said it's 3 more minutes. I pregame everything. Joseph, in my life, you have to be early to be on time. I don't do all of that arriving late nonsense. It's just not the way we do things where I'm from. So I show up a little early, make sure everyone here is entertained, get a little time to start. Besides, we're just hanging out on the beautiful Jurassic World Evolution 2 intro page, which, you know, it ain't Evo 3, but that ain't out yet. That won't be coming out until October. Oh, excuse me, Foo's always late. Got too comfortable. Have you ever noticed, Joseph, that I get off work at 8:30, but I oftentimes show up before 8:30? That is because I don't care. If they let me start walking to the break room, I get online. Because that's my job. How about that, huh? Anyway, what time is it? 58. I'll give it 2 more minutes. We won't actually start setting things up until 4, but I figured I'd get it running at least to make sure it works. And yes, y'all can thank Foo for this. She's the one who convinced me to start doing this again. There we go. Get some proper music in here. I could probably make it a little bit louder looking at the stream audio. Oh, there's a streaming option that mutes the licensed music. Alright, fine. We don't want to get in the bad graces of the authorities. It is 4 o'clock. Alright, we're beginning. Welcome to the chat, everybody. I'm back from a very long hiatus called, I'll be sure to relay my appreciation to Foo's next stream. Well, we're here. Jurassic Park. I do love me dinosaurs. Ignore this right here. I actually already own Jurassic World Evolution 3. I pre-bought it because I am a massive nerd and I love dinosaurs. And Prehistoric Kingdom just ain't doing it for me. For those of you who don't know, there is a competitor series called Prehistoric Kingdom. It's in early access right now. Its models are gorgeous. Some of the best looking dinosaurs I've ever seen. But the UI sucks compared to Jurassic World. So we're going to play Jurassic World instead. YouTube's AI discrimination policy. What? Oh no. Retro, you can't start a war in the chat this early. So, what do we want to do? What kind of park y'all want to make? Because I'm good. I'm up for pretty much anything, you know. It be what it be. Um, why do I only have 49% of chaos theory? Oh yeah, because I don't. As you might be able to tell, I have a favorite of the franchise and a not so favorite. This one, why is that one so low? Oh, oh. It's the JP San Diego. Jurassic Park San Diego fucking sucks. Um, I will show you, Joseph. You know what? Just so everybody gets an introduction, let's play a traditional Jurassic Park run.
The mosquito, frozen in time for millions of
This will
years,
tell you what the game is.
and trapped within it. Well, that discovery would change our world. For a while, we thought that this was as close as we could get to dinosaurs. Turns out, we were wrong. Years of research into how to complete the DNA sequence for a dinosaur led us to this. Life unlike anything seen on this planet for 65 million years. Jurassic Park. We know how well that went, but what if someone like you had been there to temper some of that rampant hubris? For Jurassic Park to succeed, you're going to need to make sure it's safe for all your guests.
Well, this is the campaign,
This is the
so
adventure
it's introducing you to the original Jurassic Park and how you're deviating. I'm not a huge fan of the intros. They seem a little lazy, but overall they look fine. Of course, not all the actors come back to reprise their roles, but they do their best. Petting zoo. That is a thing in Jurassic World. There is a petting zoo, but it didn't make it into this game. It will be in the next game, I bet. I think Evo 3 is going to have petting zoos because they have baby dinosaurs.
This place will show people something spectacular.
That's not
Dinosaurs.
Richard Attenborough.
Not confined to our imaginations. Dinosaurs in the flesh.
You sound about 30 years younger than you should.
That moment of astonishment.
Life finds a way. Hold on. Let me get the Yankee voice for that. Life finds a way.
As it once was. A land of the dinosaurs.
Life finds a way. Life finds a way. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Good. Glad to see you getting settled in. I want to introduce you to Lily Halford, who is our Director of Operations here at the park. She'll get you up to speed.
Thank you, Dr. Hammond.
John, please.
Oh, right then. As Dr. Hammond... Oh.
Okay. Hammond... I almost said Richard Hammond. I've been watching Top Gear. Hammond is not a doctor. He's a businessman. He has... Wu is the primary doctor. So no, he is not a doctor. Do not call Hammond a doctor. He did not earn that title.
John has already told you. Our goal is to get Jurassic Park fully operational as quickly and safely as we can. We are literally doing things that were considered impossible, so it will be a challenge.
Make
Yes,
the impossible
yes.
possible. Yes, I rather like that.
That's great, John. That's great.
We will need to prep the facility for the dinosaurs. Begin with a functioning visitor center and a
Oh.
science center. And remember that both must be connected to pathways. Oh, and power as well.
As you all can see, it wants you to create the original Jurassic Park layout. I'd actually put the visitor center up here
Absolutely splendid.
because, you know, you want people to actually visit it, and putting it front and center is a good idea. But then there's a whole problem of, why is your point way up here? Your arrival point should be here. I'll show you how big this map is. This map is gargantuan, right? It's huge. Oh, and you see that down there? This pathway down? That's extra space in the free roam section, where you can make your own park without any restrictions. That's available to you. But look how far back this park goes. First of all, this is too small. This is way too small for a real park. Or a real zoo, I should say. Because Jurassic Park is primarily a zoo. Or at least, that's what I think it should be. We're making a zoo. But yes, they put their visitor center right here. I'd put the opening center right here. And have this be a Keystone exhibit. But we're going to make this work. Wait, no. I'm sorry. The visitor center is here. This is stupid. Do you all see what the problem is with putting the visitor center here? One, not film accurate. Two, look at this lake. This lake is killing your ability to make it a centerpiece. Your centerpiece should be out here. Where this is, this should be where your visitor center is. That is your weenie right there, to quote Walt Disney. That's a weenie. And it should be here, not over here. But we're putting it there. Science Center can go here. That's fine. I don't fucking care. I should also mention, I'm a massive dinosaur nerd. So, I will be monologuing about dinosaurs. Because I love them. I'm actually pretty sure, because I did see Jurassic World Rebirth recently. And it has reignited my love of dinosaurs. Specifically because of my dislike for that movie. I do not like that movie one bit. But I love dinosaurs. Also, see, look. Right there. See? You see that?
If you haven't already.
That's a problem right there. There's no bridges. I cannot make paths over water. There's no bridges. There are no bridges in this game. Where are my goddamn bridges? I need my goddamn bridges. Alright, let's look at the control room. This is good shit. There's your research center. Your research stuff. Research a hatchery. Sure. I forgot this screen exists. I played with it turned off. This is your scientist screen. The eggheads do all the heavy lifting for you. And, these are randomly generated images, so. Oh, F4? Shit, chat, I learned something. This taught me something. F4 opens up research screens. Who would have thought? Ain't that convenient? Ain't that nifty? I do love this visitor center, though. Ain't that beautiful? Of course, there's the backside, which... I've never heard someone so passionate about the lack of bridge. No, there should be a bridge. There needs to be a bridge because one of the best parts about going to real life theme parks is being able to go over the bridges. There's that beautiful water right there. The, the waters add coolness to the park. You know, they lower the temperature. If they're done right, they don't attract mosquitoes. Although that's difficult without dumping pesticides in it. Also, look at this. Do you notice something funky about this center? Look what's not used. There's no point for you to attach the actual front of the visitor center. There's no connection there. People can't actually use it as intended. What is the point? What is the point? If I can't walk up through these egg-encrusted doors, I think they're egg-encrusted. Hold on. Can I use first person yet? God damn it. But you get the point. Let's build a hatchery. Because of the way this game sets things up, I do build the hatchery right here. Wait. Oh, for fuck's sake, fine. Right there. Where's my whiskey? There it is. Yep, someone wasted their time building these fans. They did more than waste it. Those stairs are glorious. Those stairs should have human feet walking up them. Them stairs are for walking. And the fact that nobody walks up them makes me sad. When I lived in Oklahoma City, I visited City Hall. Nobody uses the front stairs to City Hall in Oklahoma. And that is one of the most beautiful set of stairs in the country. And nobody uses them. I just realized I'm a bajillion years behind because YouTube decided to set the stream. Oh, that's funny. That's unfortunate, but also funny. Let's go ahead and connect this right there. There we go. We're literally just doing this as a prep work so we can enjoy the main sandbox starting after this. YouTube's AI discriminate. Oh, that's right. You're a... What was the joke, Retro, that you were ChatGPT? No, you weren't ChatGPT. You were something else. But you were like a really cheap AI.
Velociraptors. Yes. We're going to start with raptors. I know you may have concerns, but both John and I agree that they represent some of our most viable candidates. You'll need to synthesize their eggs using the available genome research I've provided. And of course, let me know the results the moment you have them.
Okay, first of all, that's not Henry Wu. It was literally a ChatGPT alternative. Okay. One, that ain't Henry Wu. Two, in real life, velociraptors are tiny. They are tiny animals. They are 2 meters long. And I do mean it when I say it. Long. Guess how tall they is at the shoulder? Because that's how you measure quadrupedal animals. You go at the shoulder, right? About 18 inches. They are 18 inches tall. Festus, my personal pet, is taller than a velociraptor. And he outweighs it by about 50%. My dog could kill a velociraptor. Nah, I'm not even kidding. Festus could kill a velociraptor. I miss that dog. I wish I was off this moon base. You get the point. Velociraptors ain't big. Now, I'm going to make this very quick because I know all of you probably already know this, at least in passing. The Jurassic Park velociraptors are actually Deinonychus. John Ostrom created the dinosaur renaissance using Deinonychus. Deinonychus, or Deinonychus, if you want to get that pronunciation, Deinonychus, I'll just keep saying Deinonychus because most people say it that way, was under the theory of the paleontologist who advised Michael Crichton. He thought that Velociraptor and Deinonychus were one species, one genus. So there was the Velociraptor mongoliensis, which was the smaller Asiatic variant, and then there was, what was Deinonychus's full name? Hold on. Deinonychus. No, not Ark. I don't care about Ark. I might play that another day. Here we are. Deinonychus. John Ostrom studied Deinonychus. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Holotype. Holotype. Antrahorpus. So, Deinonychus antrahorpus. During the time that Jurassic Park was written, it was Velociraptor antroporus instead of Deinonychus antroporus. That one specific, and I do mean specific, paleontologist told Crichton that they were synonymous genuses, and the only difference was species. He was wrong. He was very wrong. Deinonychus is a valid species. Deinonychus is real. Velociraptor is the tiny 2 meter, 18-inch tall creature from Mongolia. And Deinonychus is the, I think he was like 1.5 meters. He's still short. Deinonychus is not big. You want to get big? Look at Utah Raptor and Dakota Raptor. Utah Raptor may not exist. Dakota Raptor definitely did exist. That's a whole other story I won't get into right now, but I know about it, so I have to flex about it. I love dinosaurs. They're one of my most favorite creatures. The only creatures I love more than dinosaurs are other people and dogs. I love both them, but not as intellectually as I love dinosaurs. Okay, that's all for now. Let's synthesize a velociraptor. But look at this thing. That ain't no velociraptor. The head's too thick. There's too much bone in there. The body, nope, absolutely not. These should be feathered. See them hands? Wrong way around. They should be facing in like your hands are right now. Ah, that's cool. All right. Also, they're all going to look the same because only one of the 1993 skins is introduced. Wait, we can modify them? Why would I add that? 1 in 4 Deinonychus will be long-lived. No, that ain't worth doing. You. I'll talk about you later. I'm coming for you, Dilophosaurus. I won't talk about that right now. Let's get this over with. Why is it getting so high-pitched? What the hell is this? I don't like this sound design.
Our first synthesis was unsuccessful, which means that we clearly have room for improvement, but we don't stop. We get better. I've identified some areas in the synthesis process that need further research. See what you can learn at the Science Center and get back to me.
Motherfucker, you had a 2/3 survival rate, and you managed to kill every single fucking egg. What the hell's wrong with you? Is this... Oh, that's another game I should play. The, Alien Invasion. XCOM. I should play XCOM on this channel. I should just play all the older style games. This man has pissed me off. How do you kill an entire clutch of eggs? How the hell do you do that? Woo's got a serious skill issue. That is indeed true. That ain't what he wants. What the hell do you want? Improve synthesis? Oh, you see those bars next to the scientists? That is unrest. Basically, the scientists are a bunch of filthy communists, and they don't want to actually work. So they get pissy if you don't send them on vacation every 2 weeks. It pisses me off. They should just shut up and get to work. Do you know how much money I pay them? At least $25,000 each per job. They make too much money to behave the way they do. I'll tell you that right now for free. I tell you what, they, as communists, there it is, folks. Close up the park. The egg's done gone bad. Can I put down a... Yes, I can. What the hell is this, John? What is... This is too big. This environment is too big. You see this blue? That's what they can see. I know you're not stupid. I know you already knew that. But I'm going to say it anyway. This is too big an enclosure. About 40% of this enclosure is not within line of sight of this here observation deck. That's pathetic. This is too big. You got to tighten this up, you know? Tighten it up. This is for Velociraptor, not goddamn Alamosaurus. No, I'm going to put that right there.
We're beginning with raptors? I'm not sure we're ready.
Every precaution has been taken. I'm following the science, and these dinosaurs are our best chance at success. We've learned so much, and we'll continue to learn as we move forward.
Yes, of course. And I do understand your concern, Miss Halford.
Every dinosaur carries a certain amount of risk.
And it's our job to mitigate it as much as possible.
Keep the lawyers out of my hair and the dinosaurs safely and happily within their enclosures, and you shall have my eternal gratitude.
Dr. Hammond, does that mean...
This view fucking sucks.
Yes.
What the hell is this shit?
Enthusiastically.
That's fucking disgusting. Landscaper, get the hell out. Get this out of the way. This ain't supposed to be here. Where the goddamn... Get that shit out of here. That should not be there at all. You have complete... This is disgusting. All of this. Excuse me? Excuse me. This entire pen is level 3 fencing. I only have access to level 2 fencing. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? No, I don't care. We're fixing this shit. We're keeping this within view. You see that blue line right there? That blue line is the extent of the enclosure. Okay? The Velociraptors are going to be seen, and they're going to fucking like it. They're my goddamn dinosaurs, and I get to choose. Besides, they ain't even real dinosaurs. They're just little fucking consumer biologicals that are mine to control. I own them. I made them. I'm intentionally being aggressive because it's funny to me. I'm not doing it on. I'm not actually upset. Okay, get this going up properly. These should be gone. These ain't necessary. Give me that money back. Okay, give them some time to finish building. What the hell is this? I don't want that. There we go. No, Pinky, only certain dinosaurs have DNA with them. I'll explain that later. But that is fake. That is not real. That is anti-dinosaur propaganda. Matt goes on and Alex Jones rant about Velociraptor enclosures. I'm going to flat out say it. The horrific monstrosity that this is not enough protection for people. For a real Velociraptor, this is overkill. Anyway. Sure, fine. Okay, let's actually make this place livable for them. They just need a little bit of forest, so we're just going to sort of dot the enclosure with a tiny bit, little bit of water right there. And of course, nope, they need live prey. Sorry, drinking water.
Even with Dr.
At least the animations look good. I'm going to give it that. Like, they don't look horrible. No, don't worry. You'll have plenty of forest here in a minute. Resupply this shit. There we go.
I'm just erring on the side of caution. We can start with a ranger post. Build one inside the Velociraptor enclosure. Then create a response facility. From there, assign a ranger patrol to the post.
That's great. Whatever your name is, but I want to make sure this is actually enough for them because these guys are escape artists. 89%. Okay. Okay, they're going to be fine. Well, it's real dinosaur. Remember, Retro, every single avian on planet Earth is a dinosaur. Every one of them. God put them on this earth, and we get to live with them. Ain't that neat? I think that's neat. Okay, there we go. That's okay. That's not as bad. Let's see the view. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Ain't that nice? Oh, it's a Velociraptor fight. Look at that! You can even see a Dino Fight Club. It looks like, I don't know, which one is that? Velociraptor 1 won the fight. What should we name him? I think we name him Mickey Tyson. Good lord. There we go. There you go, Mickey Tyson. Look, there. Undefeated. Undefeated champion of the world. Middleweight division, Mickey Tyson. Sound like DNA cartoon guy from Jurassic Park. That's just my accent. I usually hide the accent because a lot of people find it off-putting. I just really don't care right now. That's just my voice, you know? So I just keep it the way I feel comfortable. Anyway, what do you want? Am I too loud? Am I too loud? I can turn the gain down. Where's the gain on this thing? How about that? Is that better? Is that less noisy? Because I know I'm loud, but am I that loud? Is that better? I assume that's better. Anyway, back to dinosaurs. Ranger output really adds to the vibe. Keep it. I'm gonna sound like however I feel like sounding like. Okay. So, here's my plan. Here's my plan. This all right here is a demilitarized zone. This, I do not want any guests in, which is why I hate the visitor centers right there. This area, right? This area right here is going to be my utility section. I don't want no guests down here. They can look at it, they can think it looks pretty, and that's it. That's all they're getting. Then, oh, Ma, look at that. That looks pretty. Yes, honey, it does, but that's where all the hard work goes in. All right, end of story. Okay, ranger station out there. That way, facing the dinosaurs. And then we're going to loop that around like this and connect to the main path there. Because that right there is the parking lot. And I want the ranger team to have direct access to the gate, which is right here. Oh yeah, you can do this. Ain't this cool? Oh shit, I flipped it. Nope, we're good. Shit. Okay, I can't drive apparently. I'm sorry, JP Truck number 29. I fucked you up right hard. Right there. And you direct add task. You're gonna watch that, okay? No. There you go. Joseph, that ain't my fault. You saw that thing took flight on its own. That was not me.
We need the animals comfortable in their enclosures.
These boys are more than comfortable. I'll tell you what. I made sure of it. Look at that. More room they could ever need.
Better for them and obviously better for us. Check on the raptors' welfare and remember, they're still getting habituated to their new enclosure.
Okay. You want to know something really fucked up about
There isn't much
Jurassic Park?
Educational value in the park if our visitors cannot see our dinosaurs.
I'm not drunk.
What's the point, really?
Well, not
if not to
right
see
now.
these majestic animals up close.
Well, we can construct viewing galleries, which should provide the guests with what you're after, John.
They won't believe their eyes.
Which is exactly what we want.
Precisely my thoughts as well, Lily. And why they'll want to keep coming back, time and time again, to Jurassic Park.
Our dinosaurs offer priceless memories for a reasonable fee.
Reasonable fee. Reasonable fee. Reasonable fee. Are you kidding me? Okay, how much would you charge for dinosaurs? How much? I'm willing to bet you right now it's 4 figures to 5 figures. You are spending at least 10 grand to come to this park. You got me? You want to see these beauties? These genetic engineered. Okay, they're velociraptors. These fucking monstrosities. You want to see Satan in the body of a non avian dinosaur? Cough it up 50 grand. Tell you what, I'll do a Groupon for you. You get yourselves 50 buddies, each of you put in $1,000, and I'll bring all of you in. Okay? All 50 of you. You can come on in. That's fine. But I'm getting my 50 grand. Also, no meal plan. You got to pay for your meals. And all I got is Longhorn Steakhouse and Applebee's. That's it. More than Walt Disney World, that's for dang sure. I don't know. Have you seen how expensive their exclusive cult butt buddy club is? Disney World's expensive if you want to get up into the higher echelons. I think those clubs might be more expensive than coming here. Actually, I'm just going to flat out say it. If I could run something like this, I would. My soul would scream for me to run this at a loss and sell tickets for like $30 each. Children under 5 visit free. Like, I don't. Shit like this. This is for rich people. And to be fair, this is in the middle of, I think it's off the coast of Costa Rica. It's west of Costa Rica. It's in the Pacific Ocean. It's some number of miles off. Isla Nublar is away from the rest of the world. It is completely cut off. I'd still want to charge like $30 a person. You know? Like, I don't know why, but for me, $30 to $50 is like in my head the price certain things should be. Because if you're charging for food and shit, why are you charging me $170 a person? Children under 5 visit free, but have to sign a liability waiver, classifying them as potential dinosaur feet. You see, Retro, that's the secret. They're all dinosaur feet. Okay, you know what? $500 a ticket. If you are visiting for the day, a ferry ticket to and from the island and access to the park itself, $500 for a person. $500 a person. $1,000 for a married couple. Think about it. That's not. It's expensive. It's very expensive. But you're still paying for food. You ain't staying on the island, and you're paying for the buffet. I don't see how that wouldn't be profitable. $1,000 for 2 people, $500 per person. Maybe do a $750 honeymoon discount. $750 a night. The room is free. Still have to pay for food though. I feel like an offer like that would go pretty well. That'd probably sell out.
Now you're getting it.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of red. I should not have gone in here. Jesus Christ. That's bad. Oh, good Lord. I'm getting fired. I'm getting fired. Damn. Wait. Dinosaurs don't cost nothing? Where's dinosaur feed? Where's the employees? Wait, hold on. I don't pay the employees. They work for free. I don't have to pay for the zookeepers, the medical staff, the admin team. I only have to pay for the scientists. Hold on, this don't make a lick of sense. What about all the admin staff? Well, no, Pinky, the park ain't open. That's why it's running out of loss. Nobody's here. There is nobody in the park. It's closed. Guess they hit the employees. Win-win. They're slaves. I thought Costa Rica don't have slavery. I don't know. Wait, it's the 1990s. They had a dictatorship. My island's run by free slave labor convicts. Oh, that's pretty good right there. It's 1991. The Soviet Union's still around, ain't it? ain't that convenient? Good Lord, I'm going to get myself banned off of YouTube.
We need to get a paleo medical facility in place to ensure any sick or injured dinosaurs can be taken care of.
Finally, Lily, you're making us this right here music to my ears. You want a medical facility? I'll get you a medical facility. These boys are my lifeblood. I need them around. These dinosaurs going to be 5-star healthcare. They're going to have better healthcare than people in Canada.
That's a good idea. We need to keep our dinosaurs healthy.
These boys going to have a state-of-the-art medical facility. Come on. I fucked up. That's not what I ordered. Play what lopside? This is the admin sector. I told you this was gonna happen. Okay, Joseph, I want to make this very clear for you. You see these roads right here? They are staff-only roads. Do you know how many staff I've employed? According to that screen, 0. There's no staff here. This artery right here is where all the people is going to go. Into the visitor center. Then they'll come straight back out. All the way down. Back to the viewing gallery. This is the admin part of the park. This is operations. Ain't nobody going in here without my approval. Okay? This is admin. It's not crooked. This is not crooked. Okay, fine. Okay, Joseph, there is no grid in this game. Okay? You see grid lines? You see grid lines, Joseph? Look at this. Woo, 360. There ain't no grid lines, boy. This is exactly the way game intended. Look at that. It ain't crooked. Retro Joseph, you don't understand. This is the campaign. I don't give two shits. You want proper play? After this is done, we're going to go and make our own park, and then I'm going to care. This is my fault? No. It's the game's fault. Shit, my coffee bumped the mic. I'm sorry. You could have released my... Nah, I think I'm good. increased genome with Triceratops. What? Oh, you want expedition? Where's Triceratops? You are right there. There you are. That is a Hell Creek animal right there.
I'm in need of more genetic samples than we have here at the park. We can send out expeditions of our own to gather fossils, but what we really need is for you to get an expedition
Joseph,
center
it's
under
going to line
construction.
up
Then
when we
DNA from
actually
these
make a real
fossils gathered
park.
in the
This
field
is just the
and rebuild an
campaign.
even more
Actually, do y'all think you've had enough of the campaign? Are you ready to make the real park? Y'all ready for the real thing? Because I'm good with ditching this and making an actual park. This is just the game tutorial. Y'all satisfied with what you're looking at? You understand how this works? Joseph, do you want to make a real park? No, Pinky. They have to die first. They ain't dead yet. Okay, you know what? I've had enough of this audio. Fuck you and your unlicensed music bullshit. I don't care. Give me the real soundtrack. The real deal. Perfect. I almost quit the desktop. Like the idiot I am. I was only doing this so y'all see what it is before we get started. Sandbox mode. Although it says sandbox mode. I've played all these maps. It just keeps resetting every once in a while. I get money off of shit anyways. Give us damn music. Yeah, exactly. Okay, boys. Pick a level. Any level. It is your pick. I'm happy wherever. What do I have as my wallpaper right now? You're gonna see Praise the Sun and a bunch of Foo's computer programs. Oregon? Is Oregon an option? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's an option. Canada? I think I prefer Oregon to Canada. Okay. Okay. Where's chat? How do I add a poll? Oregon. I'm only using the first two that I put in. Okay, which? Canada or Oregon? Y'all got... I'll give you 30 more seconds. Who the... You thought I loved Canada? The hell's wrong with you? Me loving Canada. The hell's wrong with you? Just because of your reaction, I'm gonna say Oregon. Okay, I think that's enough time. There's only 3 people here. That's all 3 of you voted. Oregon. We are going to Oregon. God bless my soul for the godless land that I'm about to inhabit. Please, Lord, give me protection upon myself and for the dinosaurs to make sure that we are given the lives upon which we deserve and those which are granted to us under your lordship and kindness. Amen. God bless. Okay. We're going to Oregon. Such is the will of the chat. I think I'd rather gone to Pennsylvania, but we'll make this work. We're playing standard mode. Oregon Trail. It's trail. It is trail, young man. Trail. Oregon Trail. Okay. Basic settings. Standard what? Oh, standard. All buildings. I'm gonna let y'all choose this. You want and because I typically play Jurassic Park get staffing guests because I like Jurassic Park more than everything else in the franchise. Y'all good with that? It's just people walking around. Now I can also do Department of Forestry and Wildlife or the Dino Protection Group, which sounds pretty gay. Let me be honest. Not my speed, not my style. I'm gonna do Jurassic Park. All buildings, because Jurassic Park does have restricted building options, and I do like some of the custom buildings. Dinosaurs. I'm going to turn egg failures on because even with egg failures on, there's an upgrade that just deletes them. Nah, Joseph, it don't matter. The guests literally do not change. The only thing that changes is the models used. None of them can backfire. They're literally just skins. This can backfire. I'm going to keep that normal. Let them starve. Let them dehydrate. They got to get their needs. Lifespan normal, sure. Status checks on, sure. I'm going to turn on unlimited feeder reserves because refilling them is stupid. Danger to guests on, sure. Normal escapes, sure. Intelligent trait, I'm going to turn that on. Let's see here. Vehicle aggression, all of them can attack vehicles. That's fine. Comfort, yeah, I got to make them comfortable. I'm going to turn that up. Oh. That's stupid. Turn it on. If you're going to have a combat frequency meter, do on or off, not off and normal. If you're going to put a normal in there, that implies to me there's a low or high option. Don't matter. None of this matters. Joseph, it all matters. Our herbivores can initiate fights. Of course, if you've never been around a cow, them bitches are mean. Real mean. I got thrown by one once. Let me do whatever the hell I want. If I want to spend the money, I should be able to make these dinosaurs as evil as possible. Normal, yeah. Gameplay. Here we go. I'm going to turn on contracts. Scientists on, unrest on, of course. Now, this is the one thing that could potentially make the game easier. But I feel like it fits. I'm going to keep the refreshes on because if I want to, because I have to spend money to refresh the list. So I'm already spending resources to get it. So let me do it as much as I want. Expedition and fossils. Of course, that's going to be on. Dig's hot randomization is gay because it ruins the global distribution of dinosaurs, and I don't want to deal with that. Wild frequency. Nope. This is Not that kind of game. Dinosaur Exchange? Nope. I'm the only one making dinosaurs. Research on? Yes. Task time? I'm going to turn that down to 50%. Operations building limits? We'll keep that on. Park? Okay. We're going to keep unlimited power off, so I actually have to invest in energy infrastructure. Infinite fuel is going to be off, so I have to refuel the cars. Vehicles can break. I'm going to turn that up to Jurassic difficulty. If I piss off a scientist, I want them to wreck my shit. Okay? Okay. I'm going to keep this. I'm actually going to turn this on. Again, technically makes the game easier. But if you've ever seen what the dinosaurs do, this game is a little bit buggy when it comes to dinosaur behavior. They will just teleport at times. Cash, I'm going to turn that on to medium so I have some cash because it's going to be hard to get started. All this hardest difficulty. Income tax. I don't believe in taxes. I'm turning the taxes off. Okay? No taxes. Environment. Default level settings, sure. Day night cycle, sure. 20 minutes, fine. Terrain normal, fine. Decoration foliage, fine. I want Jurassic Park color grading. There we go. All right. That's our settings. We're going to get started. Oregon. Y'all made me go to Oregon. I can't believe y'all do this to me. The only good thing to ever come out of Oregon was Paul Harrell. And he's dead. God bless you, Paul Harrell. May you rest in peace. Okay. Oh, we're in the game. All right. World's our oyster. Wait. I think that none of these work for this area. I guess DFW then. What about Roy Harrell Jr.? Okay, Roy's pretty alright. I do like Roy. I do like Roy fine. But I was trying to be more yeah, no, Roy's fine. I'm still getting used to him. I'm slow to pick up new ideas. Unless they're dinosaur related. Okay. We're going to start with a standard path. Get to full lengths of it. Also, when this park inevitably goes to shit, it's only going to leak dinosaur into Oregon. It's one. Actually, Joseph, it gets better. Because it's not going to only leak dinosaurs into Oregon, it's going to leak them into Washington, British Columbia, in coastal California. Because the Idahoans and the Utahns and the North Nevadans are all going to shoot them. So they're going to die before they hit the interior of the country. But the coastal land, right there on the coast where all the gun laws is, I see the wisdom in what you've done. You, my sir, you, my good friend, are a genius, an evil genius. That is evil. That's kind of brilliant. That's brilliant. I have nothing else to say. That's a good idea. Anyway, the hell are these options? Classic standard path, classic facility path. Oh, okay. Well, let's do a classic facility path. Sure. This is going to be where our work buildings are going to be. Okay, guys. This is just work buildings. They're going to be in this roundabout right here. Did I say Joseph? I meant retro. Now, let's see here. No visitor center, just a control center. All right, fine. I will say, DFW, their buildings ain't bad, but they're very... Okay. For those of you who don't know, I work for the government. That's my actual job. And, how do I put this? These buildings painfully remind me of the kind of buildings I trained out of. And not in a good way. Now your turn. Boy, did you not see the thumbnail where I had milk? There was even a Live Leak logo. It was the return of Live Leak, too. Put that right there. That right there, sure. Guess we'll just sort of fit the... How's that look? What do you think? There we go. What do y'all think about this admin area? I still have $8 million in my name. That's not too bad. What do y'all think? Oh, yeah, I can do this, by the way. So there you go. Look at that. I can walk around in my own park. And I can stare at the perfect recreations of the absolute disgusting contract work that goes into my government's buildings. These are literally made out of the same damn shit shipping containers are made out of. Shit, guess I'm like 7 foot tall. I don't know. That's a good question. But no, seriously, look, these are just shipping containers. Same material. Look, it's metal. They even got the goddamn circuit breaker outside. You get one kid in here with a drill, he'd completely disable this entire building. Just putting that out there. Nah, I can't go up the building. Even the bathrooms are goddamn porta potties. What the hell's this? And then there's these. I don't know what these are. This is a science center. I guess these are your biohazard units. You can just seal them off by cutting them off from the rest of the facility. Okay, now remember retro. This is Oregon. They don't got no hurricanes. They got liberals. There's a difference. I mean, this thing's... It's very modern. This would not work in a night. Actually, no, it's fine. This is fine. Not a big fan of the fence, though. That's very... Looks like a privacy fence. Like an 8-foot, 9-foot privacy fence, you know what I mean? It ain't tall enough. Also, where's the door? Oh, there it is. It's okay. There's no handle on it, though. Just putting it out there. Anyway. Hatchery. Does it? That's interesting. I had no idea. And they still vote the way they do, and they ain't got... Okay. Poor life choices aside. I need to replace that. Hold on. There we go. There's our hatchery. God, this facility looks exactly like... Moving on. I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Placement off. They also have Okay, Portland is a meme in and of itself. I don't want to talk about Portland. I just want to make dinosaurs. There's that. And I need to go to the control center. Why is that labeled control center 2? You know what? You are named the... There we go. That's the Coolidge building. There we go. Ain't that better? Nah. Leave that one alone for now. We're just gonna call that one Mama. While I get off, you gotta give a Hickory Station. AIDS important. I ain't doing that. We're gonna call it the Bush Center. Hickory, Coolidge, Roosevelt, Bush, and Mama. There we go. And a backup generator. Fill that up. Make sure that runs long enough for me to unlock the better equipment. Okay, Coolidge Center. I need scientists. Recruit. Who the fuck names their daughter after Xanax? Look at her. She's garbage. She only got one good skill. No, Retro, I don't have to do it. I already didn't do it. Alright, Ronald Marino. Look at this. I'm paying $176,000 for this man. And he's getting paid $8,800 a minute. I assuming that's per month. This man's being paid over $100,000 a year. And he still complains. And people wonder why I hate this. The entitlement. Oh, you suck. All of you suck. There we go. Finally something different. Liam Ismail. You want a $350,000 sign-on bonus and you expect nearly $250,000 a year to work for me. Welcome aboard. Fine. Because your stats are actually pretty alright. Like, look at that. 2 and everything. You can go up to 7. That's worth spending on. I know that we had been... Jesus Christ, y'all asked for... Look at you. You're asking for $17,000 a month. And look at that. Look at your statistics. That's horrible. That's horrible. I hate that. No, I'm refreshing this. Your name is Wahida? Where are they getting these names from? There we go. Hemison Habib. That's some good stats. Welcome aboard. I'll pay for you. Deborah. Those stats are pretty alright. Am I going to fire you in a few months and replace you with someone better? Yes. But for $2,000, $200,000, welcome aboard. Okay. We got our scientists. I hit escape one too many times. Goodbye, Pinky. Okay. Well, since I have more room on my viewing station. There we go. Get that covered as well. All right, let's send the Bush Center out. All right. So, I know some of these names are meaningless to you, so I'm going to put it very, very simply. We can get a really, really tiny sauropod dinosaur. That's a Margosaurus. We can get Nostoceratops, which is a Triceratopsid, or a Ceratopsid. So relative Triceratops ain't the big deal. Dilophosaurus, which is a movie mainstay. We can get Stegosaurus, which is a tiny coelophysoid. Ceratosaurus, which is a large ceratosaur. Struthiomimus, which is a ornithopod, looks a lot like an emu or ostrich. Or Struthiomimus, same thing. The tiny one, obviously. Which tiny one? You want Stegosaurus? Okay, we can do Stegosaurus. Start off with a carnivore. It's also cheaper. Goodbye, Bushcopter. No, Stegosaurus is cheap compared to Dilophosaurus is very expensive for what they pretend he is in this game. Okay, so Dilophosaurus in this game is treated like he is in Jurassic Park 1, which is to say they treat him like a small bodied theropod. Dilophosaurus was the apex predator of his environment. Ceratosaurus is treated like a tyrannosauroid, like a very strong, powerful theropod. Dilophosaurus was the same goddamn size. They were as big as each other, but one is treated like a big main body theropod that's you gotta be scared of it. But Dilophosaurus, oh, it's tiny, it's easy to contain. They're the same damn size. They're both mean. Retro, I can't get too political. Food will kill me. That's Stegosaurus, by the way. He's not a bad dinosaur. It's just different. Oh, I need a staff center to send him on vacation. That's right. Shit. I gotta stop what I'm doing. I gotta get access to the doctors. Not doctors. Staff center. I can't get them too pissed off at me yet. They're gonna revolt and get people killed because they're entitled bastards who don't understand that people's lives are more important than their comfort. Well, shit. Retro, you weren't kidding. We're going into a storm now. The goddamn gate immediately broke. Are you kidding me? I told you you didn't believe me. Now look what happened. Nothing's happened to you. Don't worry, everything's fine. You scientists, how are y'all doing? Now you ain't too upset yet. Any other good scientists? Nope, y'all suck. Okay, see you in 13 minutes. Okay, good. We got a viable genome. I don't want no viable genome, though. I want a perfect genome. I want people to look at that thing and go, wow, that's what they really looked like. And I want my staff to look them in the eye and say, yes, that's exactly what they looked like. Unlike them idiots at InGen, I'm actually going to spare no expense. I'm going to bankrupt myself making accurate dinosaurs, damn it. They're going to be real. They're going to be right. They're going to scare the pants off of you and then go crap in the woods because they're real animals and they got to poop. Well, Stegosaurus is actually a frontier design and is largely based off the real specimens, so Stegosaurus is likely up to date with our modern understanding of the animal. But Dilophosaurus, completely different, because it has to follow what the parks did, and the parks did that horrific bearded dragon shit. Okay, see that? They're unhappy. So now I gotta send them on vacation because they're communists. Look at that. It cost me $75,000 to give them a rest. It's an all expense paid trip. These people are making monkeys out of me, I swear. They ought to be ashamed.
Read up on this new objective, and then let me know you're going to do it.
Sure, we'll do that. You want 50 general guests in my park?
You can measure our success by our head count, especially the ones that are still attached to the neck, huh? So let's strive for that.
I mean, I'm actually making dinosaurs now, so that's something. Random and random. We're going to randomize this shit. And I'd like them to have none of the major downsides. Okay. Look at this shit. Weak with a large appetite. Grow up, boyo. You're going to have to learn to live with those kinds of downsides. Because I'm shoving you out there whether you want to or not. Okay. So, we got to prepare this, actually, real quick. Because this is too many trees. There we go. Just a little bit of water. Some meat right there. There we go. And release.
Decades of scientific innovation have made this very moment.
Look at these guys. Are you kidding me? I just placed that meat. It's already infected. What the hell are you infected with?
Possible. Paleo.
That actually pissed me off. I just placed it.
Curation is rarely straightforward, but is
Gigantic ass enclosure, tiny little mouse-sized dinosaurs. Actually, what kind of dinosaurs are you? No, they like everything. I can put other dinosaurs in here, no problem. Just fine.
Set them up
That was
and knock
quick.
them down. That's the way you take on these objectives. I feel like my excellence is rubbing off on you. Or maybe that's my cologne, huh?
I don't like the implication that you have touched me. That makes me very upset. We're bleeding $50,000 a month. That's not good. Just gonna put that there just in case. This is where I have to go over to Jurassic World, because Jurassic... See, look at this. See, you notice this? Only Jurassic World has access to food, water, and toys. You want to actually get these people to consume? You got to give them Jurassic World treatment. Okay, that ain't gonna work. There we go. Hookworms. That gave us hookworm infected meat. Goddamn hookworms. Are you kidding me? We'll name this one after Biden. Why not? I worked for him for about 2 months. And look at that. Already making a profit. Look at that shit. Ain't that good? 51% of it's the steakhouse. Donuts? Y'all come here to look. Y'all come here to a resort and you buy donuts? No, you getting steaks. How to make people like this stuff. There we go. We're going to have to deal with shitty amenities for a little while. It's going to take a bit because eventually I'm going to upgrade these guys to medium and large, and then we're going to make the actual good ones. This is just, enough to get by. Make a viewing platform. I can make better quality fences as well. Ain't that nice? There you go. You have your sand. Are you happy now? Are you happy? Your name's going to be Sandy now. What else we got? We might as well make another set of dinosaurs. Coelophysis. We're going to get some coelophysis going. Everyone loves coelophysis. Good Lord, how long is this expedition going to take? There we go. We got to fill this place with more dinosaurs. There's just not enough dinosaurs in here. Look, 6 visible, barely any appeal. They're tiny. They're pathetic. We need more. Oh, Cynodon. That's pretty cool. Huh. You're looking pretty angry there, Stant. Wait, I can train people? Oh, that's right. I can train people. Any good staffing choices right now? Nope. Y'all suck. How long until it refresh? 30 seconds. All right, fine. I'll wait 30 seconds. This ranch is done. Few fossils. On the bright side, we have a decent amount of income. That's pretty good.
Dr. Ian Malcolm here. Some refer to me as our resident skeptic. I, however, prefer realist.
That told me absolutely.
Yes, there's a new objective that you should review and then act on. I mean, what good is information without application?
I do not like your voice one bit.
Great. More dinosaurs. More ways for things to go wrong. Like, who could predict that?
Shut the hell up. Well, I shut your mouth. I am having fun. That is all I care about. No other sources for Coelophysis, correct? Correct. Good. And they're pissy again. Ain't that fun? I hate these scientists. I hate them with a passion. I play with them off for a reason. But I figured I'd put myself on some real difficulty for the sake of live streaming. Oh, they want more Stegosaurus, sure. Because that's the only one we got. There we go. And release them straight into population.
I've heard that you continue to do well and are helping make real progress. I suppose you should be congratulated, but I've seen this before, so you also have my warnings. You really aren't seeing what's being accomplished in the name of science. The genie can't be put back in the bottle. And if you try, it'll take your head off.
Malcolm, 3 words. 50 caliber rifle. End of discussion. Okay? That's all I have to say. Come on. Every Ranger is armed with a Serbu BFG 50A? Yes. Every single one. And a rocket launcher. They got a Law rocket launcher. There we go. Look at that. They got a complimentary Javelin missile system, too. Now, Javelins are for the bigger dinosaurs that we don't have yet. They just got the laser guided. You know, you point it, and it blazes the target, then you blow it up. I'm going to let them explore their environment, see if this is enough or they need more. Oh, they're complaining about lack of facility. What are they complaining about? Bathrooms. Okay, fine. You can have a bathroom. Okay. There you go. There's a bathroom. Can I research that, please? Researching a power plant might be a good idea, actually. A bajillion ankle biters. I guess so. I'm gonna make a small... Nope. There you go. That's properly small. Put it right here. There we go. Now it's all run properly off a real centralized electric grid. They can be knocked out at any time by a storm. We're just not going to think about that. Yeah, we're just not going to think about that. Anyway, expedition time. Fuck it, Ceratosaurus. People love large theropods. Yes, I know I have scientists I need to rest. I'm avoiding it for as long as possible because they don't deserve it. I might need to actually take a break from the aggressive research and expansion. I'm running out of money. I burnt through it all. What is the problem? What is your problem? Accommodation rating. What do you want? A hotel? You want a hotel? Fine, you can have your hotel. There you go. You can stare at the dinosaurs from your pretty little hotel room. Ungrateful swine. You come to this place to look at dinosaurs, and here you are complaining, I don't get to stay the night. I have to pay for outer city accommodation. Yeah, it's a zoo. You don't get to sleep at the zoo.
I do this because I love the craft, but a little extra in the bank doesn't hurt.
Sincere felicitations on your latest accomplishment.
What the fuck just happened? Oh, someone disgruntled. He's unhappy. Go sleep it off, you drunken fool. I hate scientists. I hate all of them. Ungrateful pieces of shit. Okay, I just noticed this. Who thought it was a good idea to put a pool on the third story of a building? Are you seeing that? What is this? That's not safe. There's no support at the corner. This could collapse down and kill somebody. Also, these rooms are... What the hell is this? That's not safe. I don't like that. Based for what? Would I say this based? Base hotel design. There, that better. That the good lord, the congestion there is horrible. I don't know how to fix that. I do not know how to fix that congestion. Alright, now I can make large electric fences, which we're going to need because we are about to drastically upgrade the monstrosities that are kept at this side of the park. Look at that. Classic Jurassic Park electrified fences. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. That should actually help. There we go. Oh, yeah, that fixed it up completely. You're right. Look at that. $146,000 a minute. And not a single lawyer's fee in sight. There we go. Ceratosaurus. So, funny story about the Ceratosauruses. When I first put them in a park, we were just playing with friends, and they immediately broke out of containment. And I ended up having to use a crew to chase them down and shoot them. I shot one of them in the back of the head and another one clear in the chest. So we ended up naming one of them John Fitzgerald Kennedy and the other one William McKinley. So now we have our two named Ceratosaurs. I literally put... No, that's a car. The wrong one. They demand... Yes, they do demand forest. It's annoying. There we go. Yeah, I'd be panicking too. Okay. I think everyone's happy again. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a bit loud in here, though. What are you doing? Where the hell are you going? Oh, you're bringing people in. Look at that. Another spike in profitability. Let's unlock medium amenities. These people need more resources in order to consume properly. I'm out of coffee. That was my last sip. I've been doing this for 2 hours? This ain't the results I wanted in 2 hours. Then again, I spent like an hour of it doing that intro. I'm behind schedule. Okay. Those are all going away. They're getting replaced by mediums. Mediums have something like double the capacity. I think that one's already connected. All right. There we go. Burgers. Yes, people love burgers. Man. Karaoke. You can have a karaoke bar. Sure. Why not? The people demand karaoke. Yeah, food does love boba. Oh, rich people are here. Here, they can have a play area at the drink shop. Why not? Stuffed toys, an aquarium, and extra shelves for even more plush toys. There we go. Look at that. 17,014. Dang. These people are thirsty and hungry. I think it's time we got something bigger, though. Let's say we go for... Yeah, we're going to have to go for Strithomimus. We need something affordable. Have a viewing platform, right? Perfect. So this is what we're going to do. Right there. Yep. Make them a little less ugly. There we go. There we go. Make that done. Get that made. We're going to make some Strithomimus, which are Gallimimus. Gallimimus? They're ornithopods. I don't know if they're technically Gallimimus or not, though. Is that even a word? They're these things. Check that out. They come pre-dead. Look at that. He's just completely limp.
Transporting asset.
Look at these boys. They're tiny. You know, there's going to be plenty of forest. So let me get some ground leaf going.
Look at an ostrich or emu, then look at this latest dinosaur, the Struthiomimus, and tell me you don't see a connection. This is one of the more bird-like dinosaurs that we've brought back from extinction. It literally has a beak instead of teeth. It's an herbivore that prefers to move in herds. Overall, a fantastic addition to the park.
Just for the record, we have found so many dinosaurs without teeth. Like, that's having a beak ain't that big of a thing for more derived ornithopods and maniraptorans. Like, a lot of them have beaks. It's not particularly special.
Asset has been transported.
There we go.
Asset transportation underway.
Transportation complete.
There we go. That's all of them. Everyone's happy. And now even more people will come to the park because there's more dinosaurs. Look at that. 1,000% on last month. What's the issue? Appeal. Oh, there's just not enough dinosaurs for them. Don't worry, there'll be more. Jesus Christ. Let's do Torosaurus next. And we're going to send everybody on vacation because they're getting pissy again. Because these dinosaur scientists are some of the most entitled brats I ever did see. Where's the response team? There we go. What's broken? Oh, that might take down the grid. Oh, no. Power keeps passing through it, even when it's under repair. Okay. That's not bad. I keep doing that. Why are y'all hanging around by that fence there? There we go. Okay. Nothing of serious concern yet. That's not... All you take your vacations. Go on, leave. I'll make do without you for a few days. Freeloaders. You're back? Good. Get back to work. I want these dinosaurs done. I picked Torosaurus, right? Yeah, I picked Torosaurus. Yes. I want these dinosaurs done so I can get them in the park. The people demand more dinosaurs. I demand more dinosaurs. And then we'll work on decorating. Because we're actually doing a pretty good job of getting, income. Fossils. Some more of them. I should probably invest in better staff. Might not be a bad idea. We're back up to $3 million bucks, though. That ain't too bad. This is a very small zoo, though, still. We have completed the Struth and Mimus genome, so now we can finish up more Torosaurus. Use them. It's early enough along that I don't have to worry about expertise. At least $2. Yeah, I guess. Get Torosaurus finished up. Oh, did not place a medical team yet? Oh, I have to research the med team. Yeah, we need that. That's an actually important part of the park. Since as we keep going, we're going to start running into dinosaurs that like to fight each other, I am going to build a medical facility. Put it right there. Torosaurus batch is complete. 4 eggs, all 4. Look at that. They're going to need ground fiber.
I'm sure you're busy, aren't we all? But this latest objective is something that you should really pay attention to. Great. More dinosaurs. More.
Are you just going to repeat the same shit over and over, Ian?
Who could predict that?
Commencing asset transit.
Because if you're just going to repeat shit, I don't want to hear it.
Assets in the air.
It is wrong to associate chaos with an upheaval in plans. Chaos was the plan all along. Consider this as you accomplish these missions.
Is that a threat? Bioweapons will be released upon Portland. Maybe. Just one or two.
Transportation underway. Asset transportation complete. Asset in transit. Asset delivery confirmed.
Not sure what the Mima's doing. They're still happy. Perfect. And LS still within view. Perfect. Okay. Yes, Joseph. Portland definitely could use a few dinosaurs, to say the least. It's Portland. There we go. I can now train my staff. And all you take a vacation, because you can't do anything without a goddamn vacation. Train these two boxes, demand rest after only 2 assignments. Well, I can't get much more work out of them unless I, teach them how to function. I need them to work. The only way they's going to work is if I teach them. We need main thoroughfares. We need better roadways. The hell, we can do polls? Yeah, we've been able to do polls for a while. Oh no, Fu has arrived. That's right. Fu has arrived. Whatever you do, don't let her see the building names. We're going to build a monorail. What did I miss? You didn't miss much. I played the intro so people could get an idea of what kind of game this is. People liked it. They were happy to see it was a tycoon game. And you missed the opening where we made our first batch of dinosaurs. So we got ourselves ceratosaurs, stegosaurs, and coelophysoids over here. And over here, we got ourselves A beautiful, and I do mean beautiful, herd of Struthiomimus and Torosaurus. We did a poll back in the ONS days. Yep. You also missed that stream. Joseph just can't get your break. He misses all the important stuff. There we go. There we go. Severe skillish. Still sore about it. Uh-oh. JFK attacked it. He attacked a Jeep. About time. Unfortunately for JFK, that was a closed-top vehicle, so he couldn't get a good headshot in there. We made a monorail station, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay. There's just one problem. Monorail stations are huge. Did he ever finish that? I beat Ornstein and Smo. Indeed I did. Did I finish the game? No. I did not finish the game. What the hell? Oh. Interesting. Anyway, back to the game. I don't do believe in. You heard a text. It wasn't a text message. It was an email. It was an email. Just as a hate watcher. This is infected again? What is it with that specific meat dispenser getting infected? There you go. Repair these buildings while you're at it. Especially the power station. I need that power station available at all times. What are you doing? Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell happened? What is this? Dinosaurs fly now? You see that? He popped it. He pop shoved it. He did a fucking skateboarding trick. That's cursed. At least the water's pretty. Look at that. All flashy. I've been trying to eat healthier and now everything fast food. Yeah, that sounds about right. The dinosaurs have invented feather wings as Jover. They fly now. All food is chemicals. Oh, come on. Be nice to her. She's using it in the white woman sense. There we go. The extra kind. I'm not disappointed in this park, nor am I proud of it. It's a start. It's a very, very restricted start. Like, this is a foundation I feel like I can work with. Let's decorate it. Let's decorate it. Something that's new coming. And one of our lovely partners. There you go. What else can we do? Oh, but do be like that. I used to frequent the fried chicken temple. Now I don't. It tastes like grease and sadness. A fried chicken temple? You mean like KFC? KFC is very disappointing these days. When I was a kid, that was the crap. Now it's like, oh, this is horrible. What do you think? Too on the nose? Too not in the park yet, E? Too soon? You almost got sideswiped? Damn. All my food tasted grease and sadness, no matter where it came from. Imagine being a guest. Time randomly stops, and then when it starts again, a bajillion bushes and trees and banners just magically appear. I think they got more problems going on right now. I think they got more problems than randomly appearing banners. No, Matt, stop! God damn again, I'm not the Portlanders, not yet, it's too soon. It's fine, they're fine, look at him, like it never happened. Good lord, these are just poor. What the? Hold on. What the hell are you? Are you human? What is that haircut? I'll give you $20, just go to Great Clips, Jesus Christ. You look horrible. Nah, these two look fine. Oh, they look fine. Jurassic Park. Never mind, the Portlanders got Ultra Instinct. It's called crack. What is it? I guess that it's just that one guy. It's just that one guy who looks like an alien. This man does not look human. Like, he's not human. He needs help. Like, good lord, Fu is better at disguising herself as human than this creature. Like, everyone else looks fine. Yeah, you got the same haircut going, though. Yes, people call me the old man for a reason. You do not have the face shape of a man built for smiling. You should be scowling at everybody, looking like you're about to destroy something. Okay? Okay. Sorry, I'm just now. I've never, like... There's another one! Sir, when did I hire you? You're fired. I do not want to see you in my place again. Your beard doesn't even... Look at this! There's a gap between his beard and his hair! Look at that! That's disgusting! You will grow them sideburns, and you will fuse your head hair with your beard, or you will not work here anymore. Do you understand me? That's what I thought. Everyone else looks fine. I didn't know we hired twins. Okay. Okay, actually, you know what? Full stop. All these women look the same. Like, look, there's a whole set of triplets, and there's that guy again. Is there like a rule that you must look like this to work here? Do we have a plastic surgeon on staff? Because that's creepy. And you! Why? How come? What are you? Oh, guys, look! It's a power plant! Look at the power plant, guys! What the hell? What is this? Who animated this? Dude looks like a goddamn soy jack. I'm saving a picture of that. That's going in my cringe compilation. What else we got? See, these two are pointing and gesturing in a way that isn't horrific. See, without the facial hair, that looks okay. Do they really only have one woman and one masculine model for the actual workers? Why are none of you using the corner? Why are you cutting the corner? I, you know, I think we can agree just to never, ever, um, just pause this game and walk amongst the guests again. These people scare the tar out of me. There's something unholy about this whole thing. Good Lord. Wait, that's one of my employees. Is there only one white man model in this entire game? Is this the only white guy? This is it? This man is the entire universe? Because he's right there. And he's right there, soy jacking it up, pointing at the, another power plant. What is it with you people in power plants? I'm confused. Now I think about it, are all Asian men just that one face? Are all the women the same face model? Are all the men No, look, these are two different face models. And then there's that white guy over here. Where is he? Yeah, look, he's different. I'm confused. How many face models? They don't have enough face models. She's having a very dramatic heart-to-heart with this man right here. She's eavesdropping on the whole thing and stopping this lady from interjecting in on the conversation. There's a whole story right here. There's a whole story going on. Also, why is this part of... Oh, because I just drove through it. That's right. Okay, yeah, there's only one female face model. Look at it. They're all the same. The only difference is whether or not there's a dimple. Yeah, they're all the same. They're all the same face. The only difference is skin tone. Oh, wait, no. She's heavier. I'm just fascinated right now. The people are just weird. What the... What the... Ma'am, are you okay? I think she got a cleft palate. Look at that. That's her mouth. That's her teeth. Okay, alright. We're gonna leave her alone. She's suffering. Look! A helicopter! What are you pointing at? There's nothing there! They were people once. Now there's something else. What are you pointing at, young lady? There's nothing there. What are you two reacting to? There's nothing here. There's like 3 Coelophysis. What are you pointing at? There's our response facility. What are you pointing at? The monorail. Okay, alright, fine. That's something to point at, I guess. Now, what are you pointing at? You're pointing at the mountain, I guess. Well, you never seen a mountain before? Where are you from? Kansas? It's a trailer. You're looking at you're looking at a trailer. This is the view building. You can look at the actual dinosaurs through here if you'd like, instead of just sitting there staring. I'm genuinely confused. I don't know what these people are reacting to. None of it makes sense. Okay, let's put in one more dinosaur and then call it for this stream. It's 7:40. What should we make? You want a sauropod, an ankylosaur, a parasaurolophus? Those are the big ones that I can afford. I guess a hadrosaur, technically. Make the cheapest dinosaur available. I actually don't know what that is, technically. Because I already made Coelophysis and Struthiomimus. Those two are the cheapest, period. What would be the cheapest then? I guess it'd be Nostoceratops, but we already have a ceratopsid. Amargasaurus is only $50,000. That's the cheapest dinosaur type we don't have yet. We're going to do that. Keep hitting Law Amarga. I'm actually surprised this park is profitable. Because I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, technically. I'm actually going to add another viewing platform right here. I want to give people a reason to use that monorail and connect it to the rest of the park. Well, that's what we're about to make. I'm making long neck sauropods right now. The thing is, they're oftentimes very expensive, Joseph, so it takes some time to get them all set up. But this one's relatively cheap. Look at him. We have long neck boys already. No, the Gallimimuses are a little bit different. It just ain't the same. Look at you sitting down, having a good time. Amargasaurus. Only one egg survived. That's a shame. Alright, we'll look at Struthiomimus for a second. There you go. There's Struthiomimus. There you go. That's what they look like. I could have unlocked more skins this entire time and made the dinosaurs look less generic. God damn it. I'm gonna unlock some more skins for later. And here is our new girl, Amargasaurus. There she is. What do y'all think? That is our newest addition to the park. The Amargasaurus. Pretty hefty indeed. I'm going to make one more Amargasaurus so there's a pair of them. I don't like having just single dinosaurs running around without friends. Perfect. We got two more. And they want me to go on another expedition. Your wish is my command. I think I want a pterodactyl or pterosaur. Where is it? There it is. We'll get ourselves a fuzzy little bat demon.
We're looking to have a complete genome for this species. And with your efforts, we're making great strides toward achieving that goal.
Alright, we'll get that placed down.
Asset has been collected.
You've done well, and I expect you to continue down this path. You are becoming a valuable asset.
My microphone was muted that entire time. I don't know how that happened. It muted itself. Odd. Anyway, we're gonna get these all fixed up, and then we're gonna call it for today. Because we can just do it all again another time. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? I plan to keep doing this. Why not? And what is missing? Nope, that's being fixed right now. There we go. Welcome to our park. What should we call the park? That's what we're going to end this on. What are y'all's park name suggestions? Kidnapping exorcist. I'm not the one kidnapping people. That's all on Foo.
Anything for the dinosaurs. Am I right?
Anything for the dinosaurs. I need to research the aviary. This will go great, park. Come on, we gotta do something better. Presidential Park. President's Park. I don't know. Maybe President's Park, because I already named a bunch of buildings after presidents, and some of the dinosaurs are directly named after presidents. What could possibly go wrong, Park? Oh, come on, guys. We gotta be a bit more refined than... We need less obvious foreshadowing, okay? We need... This isn't definitely an attempt at Portland get invaded by dinosaurs, Park. Okay, come on, guys. I'm gonna call it President's Park. There we go. We're gonna exit to the main menu. We will continue this game next time I stream, which will either be tomorrow or next week, depending on what the plan is. I will post another poll in the Discord, and we'll see what y'all decide. That being said, I hope y'all had a great time watching. I enjoyed being back, and we're going to stay back, at least as best I can. I'll see y'all then. Bye-bye.